Corporate burnout is real, and I'm only 11 months in as a junior. And truth be told, I have had a real bummer of a week. There was a good part of me that almost didn't want to make this video, but I know one of my New Year's resolution was at least one video journal entry a week, and so here I am using this outlet for exactly what its purpose is, as a platform for me to simply just rant. On a side note, Terraria 1.4.5 is out. Hooray! I'm still probably going to continue on this world though. So anyways, let's get into this rant. Why has it been a bummer of a week? Well, last week, I went on leave, and my leave was scheduled to go back on Tuesday, and I was sick the whole week with some sort of mysterious virus, and so essentially I took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday work from home. Thankfully, I could, work in those conditions as well. But yeah, I was just sick and so out of it, and I've been getting these constant headaches over and over, and they're still sort of occurring. So there's been just this big buildup of sickness that has been affecting me currently. So naturally, I went to the doctors, and I need to get a buttload of tests done. But the real issue with this is that the 9 to 5 world doesn't really accommodate for anything beyond the 9 to 5 world. So when you want to get actual tests done during the week, you are actually working. And then you get home and you need to book the appointments, and then, I'm kind of feeling really lazy and I have zero energy to do anything, so I don't end up booking the appointments for maybe the weekend. It's just like this negative feedback loop of just like nothing is getting done in my own world, and I do realize I need to take accountability for that. But yeah, like the world revolves around 9 to 5. How do I get anything done outside of that if I'm in that 9 to 5? What else is bothering me? Well, the role I am in is actually really quite fantastic in terms of the benefits, in terms of how sort of lenient the work is. I think that the hardest thing though is that complacency and understanding this rat race is for the next 20, 30, 40 years, right? And it's like, okay, well, I'm at the point at which I am. I feel like I can do so much more, but perhaps there is this invisible force restricting me from it. Whether or not that is like sort of what my responsibilities should be beyond what I shouldn't be doing. It's just like I am here as a corporate productivity employee, and I do as I say, and anything beyond my scope, that isn't for me. I'm being very vague, but yeah, I think it's just this repetition that really has been eating away at me lately. I don't feel challenged. So this feeling of not being challenged has sent me down a rabbit hole of browsing other jobs, and I spoke to my dad about it, and he said, look, if you are at the point where you are browsing other jobs, you are clearly bored. And like, as much as I didn't want to accept it, I think I have to. So I applied to this other role that I felt suited my abilities a bit better and could go beyond my actual current role. And I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Let's do it. It's across the country, sort of in a different city. And perhaps, there'd be opportunity to work locally before, sort of relocating. It was just, this grand big idea that I manifested and romanticized in my head for about 3 or 4 days. And so naturally, because I didn't really have the experience written down for what they wanted, I got rejected, and rejection hurts. I got very lucky with my current role, like I didn't really apply much further, and I got lucky. So this time around I was like, oh, they don't want me? Am I not suited for it, even though I think I am? I realistically, there are probably 50 other applicants that are way stronger candidates for me. And so now it's a bit of a reflection that, yes, I understand, okay, I think I am bored in my current role. What is my next goal? What are my next stepping stones towards a career that I'm passionate for and I know that I have a way towards, right? So yeah, it's this reflection point at the moment of figuring out where the hell do I want to end up? And I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't know. Let me enunciate better. I don't know. Which leads me back here to this sort of framing of using yourself as the problem space. Considering, okay, I am in a current position that I don't like. I have a fair bit of savings. I'm financially literate. I am in a comfortable position, so therefore I should keep working in my current role, apply myself outside of work, go to the gym, research other things, look at, even founding a startup or maybe freelancing on the side. I mean, I'm so obsessed with coffee at the moment that I kind of want to run like a little coffee cart or like a coffee bakery out, from the window of my house. So it's like looking at these different ventures and identifying, okay, where else can I apply my value while I seek out my real goals? And yeah, like I said, using myself as a problem space, identifying what are the surrounding stakeholders, the environments factoring me, my actual education, what do I have going for me, what are my challenges, opportunities, and applying that to look at what my next step is. Yeah, and so that sort of leads me to this idea of corporate burnout is real, and I'm only 11 months in because, you know, I haven't been at this for a while. Realistically, I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to recognize that is okay. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people in life still don't know what they're doing. I'm in a very fortunate position to be able to sort of work and figure things out at the same time. So yeah, yeah, realistically, it's like, yeah, what the hell? What the helly? What do I do? I apologize for that. Now, I do want to sort of invite the audience and understand where are you guys currently at in your positions? Do you feel sort of comfortable? Are you bored at all? Do you feel like you got lucky? Are you still sort of searching for a job? I mean, I might do a sort of rant down this sort of job searching market. It's tough and it's time consuming even, while I'm just sort of browsing. Even jobs themselves, I understand I've been at it for a very short time. But it's like, okay, you spend a year mastering it. How are you supposed to sort of get confident without spending that first year? So that's where I'm at as well. And then I think if I sort of continue down a trajectory of spending only 1 year at a current job on your resume, if you're sort of job hopping over and over and over, realistically, I think that's a red flag to an employer because it's, identifying that you are a risk. In a year's time, you are probably not going to still be working there and you're always going to be searching for this better job, which is why I'm thinking, okay, I've got it good. Let's just stick it out for a couple more months and then we'll see what I learn. We'll see if there are any further opportunities as well. And I'm just going to try and meet as many people as I can while I do it and just sort of be kind to others. So people, you just got to treat others the way you want to be treated because corporate politics exists, which is why I don't really speak ill of it at all, like ill of work, even while I'm there. I'm just a wallflower observing. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for listening.